This poem is called The Chocolate Boy Poem. When I think about this thing called love, I feel like I'm above the sky ceiling. But if love is just a feeling, then what I'm feeling is real hard, for I thank God for the woman that I love. Because she fits me like a glove made for my soul. And when I hold her in my mind, she makes me chime like I'm a bell, because she rings my hormones well and every cell inside me wants her. I want to plant her in my heart where she can grow upon my thoughts, because I fought to have her feeling, but she said love was just a feeling and sex is all that men believe in. So I said, is it a sin that I begin my mornings with thinking of you and feeling for you while dreaming of you and sticking myself to the grip of your glue? Baby, could it be true that I'm falling for you before my time? And is it a crime that you've stolen my mind, and my mind wants your thoughts and my vein wants your heart's pulsating vibration and rhythmic sensation to enhance my glance and make my cells dance to the chance of one chance at forever with you? For I would do what God did and send her Cupid with two of my ribs to show her I'm true and multiply her by two. For she's like the blue of my skies, and in the view of my eyes, she's more than I've seen 10 times. She's a queen, for I've seen her in dreams where she fiend for a sip of the words on my lips. So I flavored her lips with a deep chocolate kiss that make her lips flicker from the nuts in my Snickers bars. And I saw scars when she grabbed on my Mars. I've got scars as proof. I tell you the truth, just ask baby Ruth, and I bet she will say it was like Milky Ways, for it went on for years like the Three Musketeers. So we sat down on chairs where she moaned on my lap while I crunched her Kit Kat. Like the blue of my skies, and in the view of my eyes, she's more than I've seen 10 times. She's a queen, for I've seen her in dreams where she fiend for a sip of the words on my lips. So I flavored her lips with a deep chocolate kiss that made her lips flicker from the nuts in my Snickers bars. And I saw stars when she grabbed on my Mars. I've got stars as proof. I tell you the truth, just ask baby Ruth, and I bet she will say it was like Milky Ways, for it went on for years like the Three Musketeers. So we sat down on chairs where she moaned on my lap while I crunched her Kit Kat. And when it got hot, she screamed and she cursed me. So I showed her some mercy and held back my tongue from licking her Hershey. And when it got hot, she screamed and she cursed me. So I showed her some mercy and held back my tongue from licking her Hershey, until she coerced me with tricks to batter her mix with 2 chocolate Twix. So I flipped her and tripped her and dipped to her hips to speak to her lips, but her lips were still running from the rush of her coming, and oh, she was stunning. She had my mind humming to the drum in her chest, and I must confess, I wanted to win her and get right up in her, but she made me linger to butter my fingers and fight like a ninja, using kung fu. Then she looked in my view and said, what would you do if I gave it to you? I said, whatever. How long would you do if I wanted you to? I said, forever. Or to have her pleasure would be more than any treasure in the earth or the sea. Or if I could spend one moment with you, eternity. Well, she got wet from the passion, so I wrapped her in towels and entered her alphabets with 5 of my vowels. She howled and she scowled until all she could do was scream, hey!